friends. How are you doing today? I am doing well, and do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't forget, because I forget things. Okay, you might forget things too, and I like to see you. I don't see you, you see me, but I know you're there because you hit the subscribe button. That's how I know. And I have some I got three packages. I hope, and I got a box. Okay, when I got a box, that either means somebody went out of their way to overpack something, or this is something that's really, really cool, and they took their time to pack it. So either way, I'm thinking these are gonna be some good pickups, and I'm gonna share them with you. And there's a story behind them. I'm gonna share the story behind them, and I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited here. Okay. Should we do the box first? Should we go to do the box? We'll do the box last. All right, let's start with, I'm going to start with this one because it seems like this is probably the not as exciting of the three. And it comes from Wichita, Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. And it is a copy of the brand new Escape Room Tournament of Champions.
Hate it.
Yes. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this. And if it has a code, I don't know, because it says Blu-ray and digital. Did I buy it without the digital? Yes, I did. I bought it without the digital. If I would have had the digital, I would have gave you the digital, because that's the kind of guy I am. Because I don't do digital streaming crapola, okay? Escape Room Tournament Champions. First one was excellent. Excellent. I thought it was good. It kept my interest for the hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever. So I was figuring Tournament Champions was going to be a good one too. So I waited for a little bit. $12 is what I paid for this. I think it's going for like 20 or so, whatever, brand spanking new. But because the digital code was missing, I paid $12 from some guy on eBay, and I'm happy. I'm happy with this purchase. I'm going to watch the movie. Hopefully the movie is a good movie.
You blew it!
Escape Room. All right, next one. This is heavy. I'm okay. So I'm feeling Steelbook. I'm feeling Steelbook, or there could be some kind of box set of some sort. Ooh, wait a minute, my friends. I will take my time opening this, because this comes from Best Buy. And if you've been watching my videos, you've heard me complain about those no good flipping scumbags who have robbed me and you of your collecting dreams and your hobby. They are robbing you of your livelihood. They're taking all your hard-earned money and they're flipping it, and they're pretty much going to Disney World with it. That's what they're doing. They're going to Disney World, and they're having a great time with your money. Yes, that's what they're doing. But I didn't let them get on. I know what this is. I know. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Okay. So, if you've been watching my channel, you know I've been on the hunt for the Clockwork Orange 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. And if you remember, if you've been watching the channel, if not, link will be in somewhere so you can watch my last rant on this mess. I went to go get this at the local Best Buy, and I'm standing there behind this guy, and there was like, I want to say it was either 4 or 5 of the same Blu-ray 4Ks right there in front of me, and he grabbed every single one. He walked over to the register. I know he flipped them. I know he went home, and he was like, "Oh yeah," you know, when they get that grip, get the little pause, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to rob everybody of their money. I'm going to take their money, and then I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna giggle up a storm because I'm robbing people." That's what they did. So I was like, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." They were buying the 4K Steelbook for $35. I think it was 34 and change or 35 and change, and they were flipping it for like $150, $200. I seen it go as far as $200 online. Why? This thing is not out of print. It was just out of stock, and eventually it would go back in stock. So I waited and waited, and I haven't even opened this yet, but I'm hoping that it's what I think it's gonna be. And I am such a big fan of Clockwork Orange. You watched my other video. I mean, I just bought the mask. I just bought another mask too. It's going to be coming in the mail. Dim's mask. Dim from Clockwork Orange mask. And this should be, I know, it's build up. The build up is getting to you. Should be a copy. Please don't be dented. Clockwork Orange 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. Wait a minute. I gotta give thanks for a second because yes! I wanted to get this like I said, I'm a big fan of the movie Clockwork Orange, and I'm not a big steelbook collector. I think they get dinged, they get banged, but this, you know what, will probably never open. I will never open this, but because I want to display it. I want to display it with my masks. I want to display it with my other 4K and my Blu-ray special edition, what is it, hardbound, what do you call them? Not a steelbook, it's not a steelbook, it's a not a Mondo book, it's a digibook. Okay, yes, I have the Clockwork Orange digibook, and I want to along with the DVDs and the VHSs, I want to display this on the side of it. I am super excited. It's the same thing as the 4K Blu-ray regular cardboard cover, but the steelbook is this steelbook is beautiful. The inside is, I'm gonna put a picture somewhere over here so you can see it if you don't know what this is. But flippers were going crazy on this. I mean, it wasn't just on eBay, it was on Amazon, it was on Macari. I mean, we're talking grabbing this thing for 33 bucks. I mean, first day, and flipping it for 60 bucks, flipping it for 80 bucks. And then I started seeing the prices. I mean, there was, at some points I saw $200, some points I saw $100. I was like, why? Why?
Why?
How do you sleep at night, my friends? I mean, I don't get it. And I waited. And then recently, like it was like 2 or 3 days ago, I go on bestbuy.com and I kept searching, to see if it would come in stock, see if they would ship it to my area. There it was. There it was. With the tax and the shipping, I believe I paid, I want to say it was under $40 with the tax. I mean, you got to pay the shipping. I think it was like $5 for shipping, which might be a little bit high, but it's still better than paying that $80. And you know what? Even the lowest I seen this and I could have got my hands on it was 50 bucks. But even 50 bucks, I saved myself $10, and I didn't give to some scumbag that's going to put it towards something stupid. You know what I mean? Whew, excited about this. Okay. Clockwork Orange, and watch this, ready? Respect the hobby. Nice and neat. Put that over there, and I will put that away. So that means this box holds the most expensive single out of print Blu-ray that I have ordered in a long time. Now the story behind this is, let's open it first. I'm gonna open it first, and then I'll get you into the story. It's not a bad story, and it does have to do with somebody that flipper, but a flipper with a conscience. We'll call this story a flipper with a conscience, if there is any people like that out there. There's a couple. I gotta give a couple people some credit.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
Okay, so first I open up the box. Make sure I'm not out myself. I open up the box, and we get a little poppy thing there. Let's call this one The Story of a Flipper with a Conscience. Okay. Got a little American flag type thing. And in here, yes, factory sealed mint copy of Norm Macdonald's best movie he ever made. I don't think he made this one and Screwed, and then he did a lot of cameos and a lot of stuff. Dirty Work. Yes, this is Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang's. This is a great movie. Now the story behind this is I have this on DVD. I've been eyeballing this for the longest time. It was like $12 and change at one point. I think I seen it as low on eBay as $7, but I just kept passing it up. I was like, I got the DVD, and the DVD is good enough. Then what happened is Norm Macdonald passed away. He passed away, and the day he passed away, I was like, I gotta get my copy of Dirty Work now. I gotta get it right now because I know what happens. This is what kind of scumbags we're dealing with here. As soon as they see somebody passed away, they're like, okay, well, even if they had it on eBay for $12 or $7, they're like, oh, well, let's change that price to $100 or $200. The first day that Norm Macdonald passed away, I went on eBay, and somebody was flipping this thing for $219. $200. $219. I don't even know what the price up on that is, from $7 or $12 to $209. I can't even fathom the individual that was like, I am going to steal $180 or $190 from some human being that is a fan of Norm Macdonald. I'm going to cash in on this poor man's death. That's what you did. You tried to cash in on this poor man's death, and it sold. It sold within a matter of an hour. And then I kept looking for the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is very tough to find. The DVDs, dime a dozen. They got them on there all the time, and the prices are going up on the DVDs too. So the DVD that I originally paid like $10 for is now $35. So the flippers are getting that too, but they're not gouging you like the Blu-ray people. Okay, so I waited. And the next day came, and I'm like, I called the wife up right away. I'm like, I gotta get Dirty Work. I gotta get it, because you know what kind of a Norm Macdonald fan I am. And the flip is, they're going crazy. They're cashing on the death. They're $219, and I sent her the screenshot picture of the $219 Blu-ray. Next day, there's none. No blue. I'm like, you can't find them anywhere. I searched and searched. I checked all my websites. I put it in the Google search engine, Dirty Work Blu-ray. Nothing for days. And then all of a sudden, here comes one. Pops up. $185, $190, whatever it was. I'm like, no. I can't do it. I can't. As much as a fan I am of this movie, as much as a fan I am of Norm Macdonald, I don't financially have the wealth to be able to give some scumbag $190 for this title. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And then all of a sudden, one popped up. The guy wanted $99.99. So here is my thought process behind the $99.99. I had a gift card for $50. So I'm like, technically, if I get this from this guy for $99.99, I'm only paying $49.99. But I still didn't want to pay that. I didn't feel right with that either. I'm like, I want to pay like 40. 40 is a good price. So I mean, try to use my rationalizing in my head here. Technically, the guy's not really getting me for $99.99. If he gets me, he's going to get me for $40. And to me, this movie is well worth $40. Being that it's out of print, being that what other people are buying it for, I don't plan on flipping it. I don't plan on selling it in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to open it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in my collection, and it's going to make me happy. Because I am a fan of Norm Macdonald. I'm a fan of what he used to do on Saturday Night Live. I'm a fan of what... So the bottom line is, I sent a message to the seller. He had a best offer situation thing going on. He ended up selling to me for $90, and I got it for the $40. So I mean, is that a lot? Not compared to what other people were selling it for. What they're selling it for now. If you go on eBay, they're still going for outrageous amounts, because I don't know if there was a shortage of this movie. I don't know what the situation was with this movie. I think it's because it wasn't a big seller at the beginning. It wasn't a big box office smash. Nobody cared about this movie. Nobody cared about Norm Macdonald until he died. And that's the sad thing, is that as soon as he died, the flippers were like, I'm going to cash in on him. I'm going to cash in on every dime I can get from this guy's death. And I think it's wrong. I think it's absolutely wrong. I would never do something like that to anybody. That's just scumbaggish as far as I'm concerned. But this person that sold it to me, I thought was a reasonable price. I mean, he didn't try to get me for $219. He didn't try to get me for $190. It was the lowest price on eBay. It was absolutely the lowest price, and he was still able to work with me after I explained to him what the situation was. So yes, did I pay $90 for this? If you think about it rationally, yes. But I did have a gift card that was absolutely free, so technically I paid $40 for it. And as far as flippers go, I would say that this guy was reasonable. He was reasonable. He could have got $219 for this. He could have got, because they're selling for $219, $200, $180, over $100, okay? They're selling. He could have got it. He worked with me. He was selling it for the lowest price. So I will not take anything from this man. I will give him his props where props is due. Matter of fact, the other thing is that he sent me a message. He's like, hey, I'm a YouTuber, and I got a radio. You might want to check me out, whatever. And I'm like, hey, I do YouTube too. You know, I do YouTube. You might want to check me out. You know what I mean? And seemed nice enough. He was reasonable, went back and forth. So not all flippers are these like absolute heartless scumbags. You know, some of them kind of understand the collecting situation. Okay, I'm honest. I'm here for you, the collector, to tell you about what's going on. And I want to also tell you right now, my friends, this is available on Best Buy. You want a steelbook? It came in excellent condition. We got a little bit of a curl up over here. I'm not really concerned about it. 35 bucks, $40 with shipping on Best Buy. Don't pay the eBay prices. Don't pay the Macari prices. Don't pay don't pay some guy 50 bucks. Just go on your Best Buy website and buy your copy of Clockwork Orange. And for my friends that are looking for this on Blu-ray, good luck. I hope you find somebody as reasonable as I did that would work with you to try to get what you want. I mean, hey, granted, this is probably going to be released by Shout Factory eventually down the road, or it's going to be released by something down the road. But this is an Olive Films release, and it is in fact out of print, and it's not available on the Olive website. It's not available on eBay. As far as it's very random on eBay, but it's not available on Amazon. You can't get it. You just can't get it. So to me, what I bought this for was a reasonable price, but it is also one of the highest paid Blu-rays I purchased in a long time. I mean, if you look at the big round number of $90, it's one of the highest paid ones. But I got to tell you, as far as Norm Macdonald and comedies go, if you have never seen Dirty Work, sum it up very easily. It's about these two guys. They're not really good at anything else but getting back at people. So they start a revenge for hire company, and that's what they do. You know, they people hire them to cause havoc. Okay, that's what let's call it. And some of the stuff that they do is absolutely hilarious. It's also got Chris Farley in it. I mean, Chevy Chase. This is if you've never seen it, you got to see it. I recommend you. If you can't afford the Blu-ray, if you can't find the Blu-ray, it's, like I said, it's tough. Like right now, it's real tough. Your best bet is gonna go for the DVD, and the DVD is right now probably going for around $35 or $35 on eBay. So that's a little tough too. So I mean, it all depends on how badly you want this film, and if you already own it, you should plop it in and watch it again because it's some funny stuff. And with that said, my friends, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you